Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Mirror of Glory, where we're playing a Lantern cult and going for an Enlightenment victory. Between episodes, I checked some of the books, and once again, all of these books were ones that I don't actually have notes on, so we're gonna have to read them so that I will have notes on them. And a couple of places like the Heap Stanton, I don't think we ever need to go to, or the Lockwood Fen, I don't think we ever need to go to, but to the Cultist Hill we will actually want to go. At some point, at this moment, we are working at the Institute, as we do as a physician. We are perusing Savage's humors of a gentleman. We are discussing occult business with a follower, which is actually nothing for us to do. So maybe we'll just talk to him about the augury business. He'll give us something. I don't remember what these guys even give. I think they give like influences or erudition or glimmering or stuff like that. We are not exploring yet because we don't have enough guys to explore with. These are the places we want to go. To cater and hero, we need someone with a forge or lantern. I mean, if we upgrade one of our forge guys, we could send them there. At wherein we require, well, someone who can deal with watchers and someone who's forge or knock. So once again, if we upgrade our forge guy, we could send someone there because we also have an upgraded moth guy. So we could deal with that. She could deal with the watchers there. And at Cultist Hill, we're gonna need forge. So basically, if we just upgrade Valsiane or Tristan with this intensity of radiance, as soon as this is done, we are gonna be. You know what? That's me. Means we're gonna actually not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk to Slee about anything really. So there's gonna be another minute or 30 seconds or something if we talk to him. So I don't want that to be there. Right, there's a fleeting reminiscence for us for not getting too dreadful in our lives. Yeah, Slee, we actually didn't have anything to talk to you about. We want to talk to Valsiane. No, actually want to talk about our cult to Valsiane and put the intensity of radiance over here. And the Watchman's Secret over here, and make her into a forge person. And right, we want to send someone out exploring Slee. You do that, hoping to find the street strange so that we can take Slee out on the street strange by moonlight. So we read the humors of a gentleman. The play is scabrous and occasionally hilarious. The characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more resonant lines might well be formula of power disguised in plain sight. So that's the Watchman's Secret. We already had one of those, didn't really need that. Right, then let's read the Wainscot Histories. Subtitled Stories from Behind the Walls, a miscellany of non-traditional histories compiled by William Gore, including battles not generally acknowledged and countries which appear on no map, told in a playful, apparently fictional manner. Gore does not mention the manses directly, but constant coy metaphorical references to ascending the staircase of years, to the doors of sleep, and to the blue light of dawn suggest he had commerce with the unseen world. And you found as a hulking fellow. Do we need edge for anything? Nah, only for the watchers, and we can deal with the watchers with moth. Because 3 for that hulking fellow and 2 for Eldritch is 5. So 5 edge, 5 moth. I'd rather take the moth there, I think. Oh, a first time truth for us here. That is nice. Come on this side, please. And yeah, we'll just keep dreaming about the white door. Where did it go? Here it did go. With our health. More fleeting reminiscences. What's coming up? Some exotic cravings. That is unfortunate, maybe. I mean, we can paint the restlessness away, so it's not really a problem. We also have quite a lot of money nowadays. We've been working our ass off, so yeah. And Valsiane is now a level 5 forge person, so we can go to all of these places then, I think, quite easily. Like Cater and Hero, yeah, require forge or lantern. I think 7 forge will be enough to get us there. Oh, we need to speak to someone. We don't have anything we can use to upgrade anyone, so let's talk on the streets, get some more people in. Read Wainscot Histories. It was common in that time to speak of the division of the sun, by which contemporaries understood the eruption of barbarian forces and of their uncouth gods. Ooh, another fertile truth. Right, and then this actually will give us, will teach us few scene. So let's read this volume of Locksmith's Dreams instead. The fourth volume of Teresa Galmia's expansive work, no longer a discussion of the dreams of artisans, but a valuable survey of other works. The tone is calmer than that of Trespasses, but occasionally fearful, even paranoid. This volume was published in 1926, but almost immediately recalled and pulled by the publisher, at the request of the author or possibly the authorities, depending which story you believe. A few copies survive. Janus is the gatekeeper, the twin god, the god that wounds, the presager of changes, the sun, the moon. So we identify him with the watchman, the twins, with the mother, with the forge, with the meniscate and the madrigal. He cannot be all these, can he? The Flamins knew the church, knew the dry land, knew Elagabalus. Is he then Synthesis, or is he something else? In Galatia they called him Lanus Lamius, but the Obliviates are notorious for their slanders. Okay, Slee. Right, you were looking for a hireling, you didn't get us a hireling, so Cater and Hero will send our forge people there. 7 forge, I think, should be enough. It's been abandoned since the explosion, when both the owners died. The machines went silent. The building is a collapsing shell. Mr. Cater was known to display peculiar trinkets in his office. Perhaps some yet remain. The remaining factory walls could topple at any moment. Blackened timbers creak in pain. We must equip ourselves properly and move with dreadful care. And back in the manses. Get an icy atmosphere, we don't need that, so let's go to the Orchard of Lights. Got us a glimmering, we don't really need that for anything right now. The sun in splendor, the hour who once ruled the manses, was known to walk in the orchard before his terrible division. Sometimes his remnants walk here still. Sometimes I see the chilly radiance of the meniscate through the trees, or the chillier radiance of the sun in rags. Were they to come upon me, it might be my end, but to see them in the distance is like a gift of insight. Right on, so we got some exotic cravings going on here, and of course we're just gonna go back to dreaming, because is there anything else for us to dream? Nope. Where's our health? There's our health. Where's the way? There's the way. And with health, we'll go. And we'll do more of our work. And yeah, this looks for forge, right? Yep, it's forge or lantern. We get forge here. Enough that we should be good. Get a restlessness. Sure, we can paint that away in about 40 seconds. Whoa, fascination. Janus has, they say, not one face but two. To which I reply, why only one? Why only two? Her salt and Cosley, according to Thomas Love Denman, once agreed that Janus was all the gods and none, but later her salt insisted he was all the gods, and Cosley favored simply none. Denman was a sinister dilettante, but this rings true of them both. So fascination, and Ekdice is parable. Hey, that's a level 6 moth. That's nice, we don't need any more moth ever. Ooh, and an unmerciful mantra. Mercy, said the watchman, is only found in shadows. So, what's next for us to read? Traveling at Night, Volume 3. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Illapoli. Yes. Illapoli's disquisitions on fire and the unburned god are interrupted by passages of distractingly erotic poetry addressed to Baldemira. Right, I think we're gonna want to use the Unmerciful Mantra. Oh, we can use the Unmerciful Mantra to get all of these guys to disciples. Nice. But I think first we're gonna want to use it to... Are you guys okay? No, you're not. You're just dealing with it. Yeah, we want to use it to try to get to the next door. I think we can do it with Lantern 6. Or we'll get the riddle. Oh, Fertile Truth. We'll take it. We'll get the riddle and then we'll have to... Alright, that's also a reason we need to get level 6 of everything, because we might need stuff for the riddle. Okay, Fascination is gonna be here for a while. What are we getting? Season of Notoriety. Oh, is it a good or bad thing? Let's hope that we might just get the notoriety here to go into this Season of Suspicion thing. That is kind of unfortunate. Oh well, can't be helped, I think. Right, wait, the white door. And we can dream here, I think. Oh, it requires this thing. No, not that, this thing. To the stag door. The ascent is slow. Winds from nowhere pluck at me. My skin is stained with light. The wood shivers with motion far below. I got some more contentment over here. Got some money. Did we check this right already? Yeah, this is the one that takes a victim. Right, so we don't really want to use it right now. We could paint away the restless, or we could wait it to turn into dread and then get rid of both the fascination and the dread by dreaming, which sounds like the better idea. So let's just work on our actual regular job. Did you? Promising route reveals itself as a sucking snare. We'll have to go round and try again. Okay, that's actually good. Right, who did you find? Rose! Rose, you are Edge, I remember. Right, but with the unmerciful mantra we can upgrade all of our guys. So let's just start doing it. Slee is already upgraded. What was the requirement to get him even higher? 21st intensity. I can get to 15 right now. But no, we can get, I think, just with the unmerciful mantra we can get anyone to be good enough. No, well, with the Noonstone and the unmerciful mantra we can. Yeah, so let's just start promoting our guys here. I'll promote one of each type, and then I'll start getting more guys. Yeah, probably. To reach the stag door, I believe that all you really need is to want something enough, but I've never wanted anything that much, except of course Baldamira, and I'm very much afraid that the knot in the story is this. What Baldamira wants is the stag door, but here's something I learned in Persia. Perhaps it'll teach you what you want. So a Smith's Secret and some erudition. Okay, and the treatise on underplaces. Let's read it next. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. The walls of the manses, Hersault begins, are the size of starlight. Many of his directions are equally unhelpful, but common relationships do emerge. Oh! An expedition member has fallen! No! Crap! You're not gonna get through there with just one. Oh, bloody hell. Well, we're just gonna let this fail then. Valsiane, you need to be healed, so go here so that I'll remember. Because last time, in the last game, I forgot to heal you and you died, and I don't want that to happen again. Of course, it's Season of Sickness that's coming. Oh, bloody hell. Might kill Valsiane. To the stag door. The stag door, a rigid barrier of blood-soaked horn, huge enough for a ship to pass. It was broken long ago, and even now the scars are not quite healed. In a declivity beside the door rests a vast and wounded golden head. Its mouth would be large enough to swallow me, were its jaw not shattered. It is the name Gerby. It begins to intone its riddle. Right, so what is the stag door's riddle this time? Where is the queen who was not born? Okay, this is not. It might be a secret history because it asks where. We also have Moth 6 here. What may be lost? No, that's not gonna answer that. And the Watchman's thing. Where did it go? Oh, right, it's in here. It's in here. Right. And this, yes, this mercy is found only in shadow. So these are not the answers to that. Well, we'll just try to find level 6 lore, and one of the level 6 lores will open that door for us. And since it's not open for us yet, we'll just have to keep dreaming. No, let's not keep dreaming on the white door. We need to dream this fascination away with this dread. Okay, you come back. Give us some more dread. That's fine. I don't really care. And we'll wait until we can fix Valsiane and upgrade Tristan, and then we'll send them out there again. We'll also wait for this thing to go away before we send them out there again. Okay. Elridge, you are now Edge 5. Good. Valsiane, come here. We're gonna heal you. And we read a treatise on underplaces. A picturesque account of a journey through nightmare interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is the bud, on the 36th ascent of the blossom. An Iguane rite. Every door in the mansion requires its sacrifice before it will open. The Iguane rites prescribe the manner of the sacrifice. Interesting. And no more actual books for us to read. Well, these are all in Greek, so maybe I'll translate these and read these. And then we'll start learning the other languages, because we don't really need them right now. I should probably explore something. Right. I want to find the streets strange by moonlight for sure. Okay, sickness, streets strange by moonlight. Yes, I think we are gonna use the next speech option we have here to get, you know, Sully to become our lover. We get a fleeting reminiscence, get our work done, back to work we go, and then we shall dream once more of the white door, as we very often do. I mean, we could go to Moorlands and buy some books, of course. What am I even thinking? There's nothing for us to explore. Moorlands isn't empty. Oriflammes isn't empty. There's stuff for us to explore for ages still. Okay, Valsiane, you get yourself a winter wound. Okay. Then we shall talk to Slee about streets strange by moonlight. Invite them for a walk in strange streets. For a moment, Slee looks as alarmed as if I'd suggested a surgical intervention. Then he nods earnestly. I wonder what will happen, he says. Also, we translated on what is contained by Silver. A dire bestiary of the horrors to be found in mirrors. This is a recent edition of a 3rd century text by Pomander. Same text here. I always get kind of confused when that's the same text. It feels to me like that's a bug, like that it shows a wrong thing. But I don't know, maybe they just didn't write 2 things for everything. Kuna and Get, hey, we can just sell that. But we'll try to buy everything first. Get an affliction, which we need to get rid of pretty soon. Oh, bleak thoughts. Ah, that's not good. We have some dread here, so it's gonna go there. Well, maybe we'll get some contentment from going out with Sleep. And to the orchard. Got some pulsing airs. A rising power, a reassuring energy. The hours have been called unmerciful, but they permit sleepers sometimes to walk in the orchard of lights, where each fruit glows like a sunset, where the roots of the trees are shaped for peaceful rest, where the mist soothes the heart. I was there last night, and the taste of the fruit lingers, sharp and sweet as the passage of spring to summer. Right, let's get rid of the affliction. With money. I mean, we can't... One of the annoying things here is, to me, because we are the physician, right? We have our work as a doctor, but we can't put it in here. We can't fix ourselves. Well, I don't know. Maybe the money needs that we just buy trucks. Not that we pay a doctor for stuff. Okay, what do we plan for Moorlands? This time, a locksmith's dream, a light through the keyhole. Right on, and let's buy more stuff. A liaison. The light is silver, the breeze is cool. The night silence invites words as dark velvet invites a finger's touch. So we're gonna put our dedication Enlightenment here. Shared light. Slee, it transpires, has prepared a poem dedicated to me. It's very flattering, but it does go on. Kissing him is an effective way to curtail it. Okay, and we read on what is contained by Silver here. The virgins/maidens of the mirror favor orchids. The behindlings favor the rhododendron. Cut flowers of either nature should not be placed before polished bronze. An appendix contains a rite which might be used to summon some of these entities, although the details of its use are not made clear. So there's the rite of the Watchman's Sorrow and a Mance's Glimpse. Nice. Right of the Watchman's Sorrow, if I remember correctly, is the one that takes a text. So basically, if we want to summon some things at some point, we can read these books that will give us lore that we don't really need, and we can use that to summon stuff. Right, let's translate the Rose of Waznai. What do we find from Morlands? Apollo and Marsyas. Come on, give me something good, like a collection of essays. Oh right, we have this despair thing going on here. You didn't manage to find anything, of course not, because we haven't been doing anything bad, so that's not unexpected. Shared Slight. Oh, this is the same thing, but now Slee is interested, and he's got one more lantern aspect there, which means that we can use them in rites for more stuff. Right, Dream of the White Door, please. Is the best kind of dreams. And then, right, I wanted to just upgrade my guys. Let's make, yeah, I want to be a disciple on the first row for everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This isn't all the thing. Are there? There's something missing. Winter is missing. Right, Dorothy, Noonstone, Unmerciful Mantra. You're gonna become a disciple. And a collection of essays. Nice. If we can find one more of those, getting to the highest level of reason will be quite easy. Okay, translated that. Let's read it. The heretical teachings of a disgraced offshoot of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories. This was recorded by Waznai and dedicated to Saint Respicius. The offshoot favored by Waznai, the true Sisterhood, followed Saint Respicius in pursuing ascension in the name of the door in the eye, the merciless hour of light. Saint Respicius failed, perhaps because the larger Sisterhood tracked him down and ritually strangled him, but Waznai outlined steps for those who hope to succeed. And what more? The Horus, Book 1. Need to check what these books do, and if we want to read them as well. And through the white door once more to the orchard for some glimmering. And did our job, so we'll do it some more. We made Dorothy into a disciple. Let's actually turn Tristan into a disciple next, so that we'll have the 10 forge that we can go to Cater and Hero Limited without any problem. No, that's not what I was supposed to put there. It was the Unmerciful Mantra I was trying to put here. And dreams. White door. Help. Okay. A collection of poetry. Nice. And more stuff from Morlands, please. Okay, read the Rose was the night. Seek in dreams, seek the manses. The third mark can be achieved only when one has passed the stag door. One must pass the wood, one must rise the white door. The stag door awaits the light bearer in the sight of Gerby. The Chiliarch's lesson and a manse's glimpse. We already had the manse's glimpse. Chiliarch's lesson doesn't really do much for us. Get some vitality here. Okay, let's translate the Rose of Nuriel next. We get from Morlands, wrapped in the king. Come on, Morlands. Better stuff. I didn't know this actually might be good. We need to check my notes for if these are books that we want to read, which I think I just said there a couple of minutes ago earlier. Right, and Slee is now a no, not a lantern. Slee already was. Tristan is a disciple now, so we can use him and Valsiane to go to Cater and Hero Limited, or as soon as this thing is done. So next up is Neville, the Unmerciful Mantra. and the Noonstone, and he'll become a disciple. And do the orchard for an intensity of radiance. We'll take it, and can we put it? No, we can't put it here right now. Well, we can use it for the next ride, because we don't want this to turn into a fascination, so that's why I want to use it in this, this thing over here. Okay, what do we find from Molness this time? The War of the Roads. Okay. So, Cater and Hero Limited, Valsiane and Tristan, and some gold. Off you go, and yeah, we'll still keep dreaming about the white door. Okay, translate the Rose of Nuriel, so let's read it. A volume of collected teachings of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories, but in some was very powerful indeed. This was recorded by Nuriel and dedicated to Saint Tryphon. Saint Tryphon, Nuriel explains, performed secret miracles in the name of She Who Bleeds and Bears, and She Who Opens. Thus Saint Tryphon opened the way to the House of the Sun. Thus Saint Tryphon underwent the Great Birth and Ascension to immortality. Right on. Ooh, exotic cravings coming up. That is unfortunate. It means we're gonna have to paint the restlessness away that comes from there, because we don't want more dread in here. Right, Slee is now a disciple. Let's make Rhaenyra into a disciple with the no, not the Noonstone, with the Consciousness of Radiance. Oh, it got downgraded. Well, we can still use it, so that is good, and we'll go back to work. Oh no, no, no! I forgot I was supposed to paint this restlessness away and not go to work. Oh well. We might have time to do that, so let's hope that we will. And through the door once more. And we'll take the third type truth, sure, why not? I mean, we might have enough of them already, we don't really need them anymore. But, you know, I still like getting them, can upgrade them always. Right, the Rose of Nuriel. Saint Tryphon began his ascension by passing the Horn Door. He continued by learning the invocation Thyiatic, which Nuriel does not here record on account of its extreme holiness. And Nuriel explains grimly, to achieve the 7 marks of the Great Birth, Saint Tryphon consumed both those whose soul had left them and even those in whom the soul remained. So an Igavine Rite and a Megalesian Incantation. Clearly someone who is going for a Grail Ascension, since he, you know, consumed people. All of those Divine Rites there, got the Megalesian Invocation there. Right, we shall... I think we're gonna learn these languages next, and between episodes I'm gonna check once more which of these books I want to read and which I don't want to read, and we're actually going to... Oh, you'll have to try again. Bloody hell. Well, yeah, like I was saying here, I think we're going to end this episode here and continue from this next time. I'm a cop. This... I was supposed to paint that there, wasn't I? Damn it. Well, yeah, I'm a cop. This has been Cultist Simulator Mirror of Glory. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.